underneath the shade of the tree today. Let me turn my mic on real quick. You think by now I'd have it all put together. Don't. I have nothing put together. Actually, I'm winging it. Actually, I speak completely phonetically. I have no idea what I'm saying. I just repeat lines that I memorize each night. Anyway, so make sure that you have, if you have them, a band. You want a soft band, or a lighter band and a heavier band, and then maybe a sandbell or a dumbbell or something like that for load as well. So we'll do core and restore. We'll start with a nice good core section, and then we'll kind of end with some release for tension in the hips, pelvis, and lower back and shoulders and all that kind of thing, and then just kind of put all that together. So whether you're watching this live right now on Facebook, welcome, or if you're watching this on the replay through the YouTube channel, thank you so much as well. Send or share this if you want more information on when things kind of go live. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel, and then you will be able to get reminded of when sessions go up, and so that you can see them yourself. Share them and let all your other friends know the amazing things that you're not doing and just passing on and shaming everybody else into doing. So anyway, let's get going. Take your arms up over your head, reach. Exhale down, good. Because exercise is the easiest thing to shame somebody on. I love when people just post that they exercise. I went to the gym today. I went running today. Good. I sat and ate another bag of chips. That's okay. Good, thank you. Reach up. I'll shame you for not being able to consume an entire bag of chips. Obviously, I'm way better at than you that are. Take your arms up and then back down. One more time. Take your arms up and over your head. And then back down. Roll your chin into your sternum. Head down, chin in, all the way down to the ground. Walk your hands forward. Let's come into just a basic all fours position. And then just sink back into the ball mount of the feet. Pull the elbows underneath you so you get the armpits to kind of lock in towards the body. And just get long from your hips to the crown of your head. And then begin to nod your head. So no, this isn't a specific mobility class, but mobility is any part of our movement pattern. So we want to incorporate increasing the movement of our eyes, our head movements, and then our body movements together. A couple more. Chin up, chin down. 2 more. Inhale, lift that chin. Drop the chin into the sternum. And last one. Inhale, lift the chin up. And just begin to rock forward. Pick the knees off the ground and then shift back to a downward facing dog. Get long in that back body. Feel the length from your hands to your hips. Hips down to your heels. And length. Inhale, look forward, just bend the knees down into the ground, round the back chin towards the sternum, look back towards the navel. Inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the chest. Exhale, pull the belly button into the back, round the back chin towards the sternum. Inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the chest. 2 more. Exhale, pull the tailbone around, round the back chin towards the sternum, push the back in towards the sky. And then lift the tailbone, lift the chest. Once more, exhale, pull the belly button into the back, chin towards the sternum, round the back. Walk the hands back to the knees. Roll yourself into a little ball. Lift your hips up, head down, chin in, and look back between both legs. Inhale, begin to roll yourself up, using the abdominal wall, pushing against the spine, rolling those shoulders back. And then lift the arms once more up and over the head. Good. Exhale, lower the arms back down. And again, feel the crown of the head coming up. Look down towards the navel. Breathing, exhaling, rolling. Chin towards the sternum, hands down to the ground. Bend the knees. And let's come down all the way to the ground. Go ahead and grab your band. The lighter one if you want. So we'll do 2 sets, essentially. And so you'll have the opportunity to use a lighter band and an opportunity to use a heavier band. If you only have a heavier band or you only have 1 band, you'll do 2 sets with the same band, or you can do 1 set without, 1 set with, whatever variation of machinations of movement that you want to eventually find. If you're finding the band that you're using is too heavy, ditch it and don't use it. Don't try to just push through pain and not good movement. I'd rather have your movement be good than just have you move for the sake of moving. Go ahead and hold those feet out. You might notice the glutes kind of show up there, and begin to roll yourself back and then roll yourself back up. Notice as you move away from your knees, your feet are trying to bounce and trying to keep those glutes contracted. Back and then back up. 2 more times. and 3, and 2 more. Last one, hold up, circle your arms around again, and lower yourself back into the mat. Keeping those knees now kind of in a tabletop position. Just relax the shins for a second. And then bring the feet back up. Feet are relatively flexed. Arms are outside in line with the hips. In line with the knees. Just take your right arm overhead and back in line with the right knee. Left arm overhead and down. So you're just beginning the movement. You're still engaging those glutes. If you need to rest at any time, do so. Resting would just be to drop your feet or drop your feet all the way to the ground. Again, right arm overhead and down. Left arm overhead and down. 2 more. Right arm and left. And again, right arm. And last time, left. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Curl yourself up. Take both arms over your head and both arms back to your knees. Inhale. Both arms overhead and back to your knees. I want you to notice if you feel your rib cage lift as you take those arms overhead. Can you mitigate that by not taking your arms as far overhead, or release some tension? Maybe it's from your hips that you need to release. Breathing. 4 more. Take your arms up and then down, and 2 more. Up and then down, and last time up and then down. Let's go ahead and lower the hands down, head down, and you're going to press straight out with your right leg and back in. You're using your opposite leg to stabilize the band, so you're not just holding the band, you're resisting the movement of the leg that's extending out. Also be aware if you're lowering your leg, because that's just going to load your lower back. So the idea is to just stay from the movement of the core. When you take a leg away from center, think of walking. When you walk, you're taking your leg away from the midline of your body and you're asking your core to stabilize you more. So in this situation, your back is steady on the ground, somewhat steady, stabilized, and then your legs are under tension and they're reacting against your core. 2 more. Right leg and left. Right here. 1 here. Rib cage down. If you need to put your hands on your abdomen to remind you, it's not a compression of the lower back, it's just a lengthening. And last one here. Good. Bring your inhale, take your arms up and over your head, slide your shoulders in so you're not just shrugged up into your ears. Exhale and come up. So if you want, hold your right leg as you extend your left leg. This would be a modification, and just to kind of deload maybe one hip just a little bit. As you can though, reach out with your left leg and pull back in with your right. Again, you can always slightly stabilize the leg that's staying in place by just holding it in place a little bit. Breathing. Do 4 more, starting with your left leg here. Breathing. And 3. Also, if you need to, put one hand behind the head and stabilize the head. Breathing. You're using your rib cage sunk down to stabilize and lift your head and chest up. You're not lifting from your neck. Last one, left leg and right. Reach out with your left leg. Reach out with your right. Pull back in. Lower the head back down just to reset. Breathe. If you need to do anything else, rock from side to side, roll the knees around in circles, do whatever you need to do for another moment or so. Inhale again. As you're ready, take those arms up and overhead. Make sure you're not shrugging. Make sure those shoulders are into your ears. Exhale, arms, head, and chest lift up. This time we're going in opposition. Right arm goes overhead as left leg extends out. And the other way. Left arm goes overhead as right leg extends out. Now, of course, you can be doing this completely with no hands. Adding the tension of the band creates more intensity and load on the movement. Do 4 more, starting here with your right leg. Breathing. And 3. And 2. And last one, each leg, right leg and left leg. And again, lower yourself back. Breathing. Good, we're going to come up one more time, then we're going to do some repeats of some of the movements with the heavier band. Remember, you can decrease if you want, you can increase if you want, you can stay with the same band when we finish that. Inhale, exhale, bring your head and chest up. Take both arms over your head as you take one leg out. Take both arms over your head. It's a brain teaser. Take both arms over your head. Take both arms over your head. 2 more. Left leg here. Right leg here. 1 more time. Left leg here. And right leg here. Hey, little lizard, you're gonna come see me? Little lizard coming and joining me. We're out in the nature. You should bring lizards and let them loose in your house and then let them crawl. Also, every now and again, have something kind of suspicious drop from your ceiling on you, and then you'll feel like you're out here with us as well. Because every now and again, something splats on me, and I think, is it pee or is it water? I don't know. I don't know, but you know what I'm going to go with? I'm out in nature right now, enjoying the weather. Inhale. Now, take that band off of your feet. Grab your other band. Whatever time it takes. Oh, I got myself a new band on my feet. Oh, Amy, did you not bring a heavier band out? No one's supposed to know the mystery of TV magic. All right.
I'm gonna give her my heavy band.
It's up to you. It's up to Amy.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. All right. Go ahead and sit yourself up. Sorry. Body's nice and tall. Chest is lifted. We won't repeat every single one, but we will repeat some. Feel that difference. Notice it takes a little bit more work to turn those feet out. Inhale and hold. Exhale and tip back. Inhale and come back up. Exhale and roll back. If that's too much tension, just release the tension by releasing the tension in the band. Or if it's not enough and you really want to feel those glutes fire up, then step those feet out a little bit wider. 2 more. Roll back. And last time, roll back, hold back. Take your arms up and over your head and down. Take your arms up and back down. Do 4 more. And 3. And 2. And last one, hold up. Circle your arms around as you lay back. Bring those knees up with you. Hands are right by those knees. Inhale. Exhale. Hold your right leg as you extend your left foot out if you choose. Hold your left leg as you extend your right foot out. Or you can just hold those arms tight by your sides. When you do this, you are engaging your lats. Your lats are then supporting your upper back, and you're able to feel that movement across that upper back too, which is also part of your core. 4 more. Right leg. And left leg. And again, you've got 2 more here, right leg and left leg. Last ones, each side, right leg and left. Good. From here, inhale, exhale, arms are up. Take your right arm over your head and back down. Take your left arm over your head and back down. Good. Right arm and left arm. You've got 4 more, right and left, and right, and left, and 2 more, right, and left, last one, each arm, right, and left. Good, release the shins. It might be a lot of work to keep those feet flexed. You either got noticed, or I don't know what that was all about on that helicopter flying around circles. Here he comes again. I don't know what Harry's up to. All right, arms are out by your sides. Inhale, exhale, curl up. Right arm overhead as left leg extends. Left arm out as arm goes overhead. Breathing. Press out. Keep that head and chest up. Really work the opposite arm to reach down towards the heel so you engage that lat still, so you're working the opposite sides of the body. Realize as you take your left arm overhead, you have to stabilize with your right side. 4 more. Right leg and left. And again, right leg and left. 1 more time. Right leg and left. Good. Roll yourself up. So, as you can see on the body, when we walk, we walk right arm to left leg. This other side, so This is the side that's working. These are the sides that are actually stabilizing the body. This arm is involved in stability. So when people don't move their arms when they walk, run, or when they're on a treadmill, they're not increasing their stability. They're decreasing their ability for balance. So when you do the right arm overhead with the left leg, you must be stabilizing those opposite sides because the body works in opposition. It doesn't work right arm and left leg on the same sides. So know that you're using, when you're extending out with that right arm and left leg, this left leg and right leg and left shoulder are still working and really are a valuable part of finding balance between the body. So if you have a glitchy shoulder, if you have a glitchy hip, don't forget the opposite side. Find how the weaker side isn't focusing in and go after it a little bit more than maybe the stronger side or what you perceive as your stronger side. All right, so go back to your lighter band if you choose, and you grab your sand bell. If you choose, you can grab my heavier band if you want a heavier band. There. We good on our band choices?
Yes, I'm good.
Good, all right. So I'm gonna go back to my lighter band. It's for the TV. I would normally do a black band in front of y'all. It's very important for me to impress you guys every day. Obviously, with what I wear.
Stop. Get yourself together.
Get yourself together, son.
We had this discussion last night.
Right.
Here we go.
Here we go. There you go. I'm an artist. All right, legs out. Now this is going to be added to your load. So press out, arms out in front, take your arms up and overhead, and then down. Watch as you raise up that you're not shrugging your shoulders. How do you know if you're shrugging your shoulders? You should feel your shoulders in your ears. Arms up and back down. So notice I'm not really going that far up and back down. I can go up, but as long as my shoulders don't assist and help that. Breathing. Do 3 more, and 2, and last one. Hold up. You're going to bring the weight in, bring your feet up. Breathing. Now you're going to reach out and back in. You've got 8 and 7. Keep those feet wide. And 6 and 5. Pull back in. And 4. You can put those feet down. 3 and 2. And last one. Reach out and pull in. Roll yourself back. Let those feet pop up. Breathing. Just press that weight up. Elbows turn in so the crease of my elbow faces my head. Press in and then pull the bag apart from itself. Like you can rip the bag in 2. From there, press out with your right leg and come back in. It's real easy to let go of the hands here and get the bag saggy. Pull the bag apart from itself. Feel the outer sides of the shoulders as you pull that bag apart. 4 and 3. Exhale, 2. And last one, each leg. Good. Release the arms. So when you're holding out, you're using the underarm muscles as well, not just your shoulders. It's not just your hands. You want to pull from underneath those armpits. Kind of like when we do a side plank. It's not about the weight on your arms. It's about underneath your armpits. When you really identify that, you really create stability. Arms up, pull apart. You're going to take your right leg out as your arms go overhead. Left leg out as your arms go overhead. Breathing. Exhale, press and back in. Overhead, back in. 3 more. Breathing. Exhale to encourage more pressure in the abdomen. So as you go overhead, you're stabilizing even more using the muscles around the rib wall. Last one, each leg. one more here. We'll do one more time. This time the head will be up. Same basic movement. Inhale, push those arms up, pull the bag apart, legs up in their position, head and chest is elevated. Reach overhead and back in. Overhead and back in. If the neck begins to take the brunt of this, lower the head back down, please. Breathing overhead and back in. Watch that the other leg isn't lowering. You're not overworking the stabilizing side. 2 more. Last one, each leg. And in. Good, lower down. Nice. Take that band off of your feet. Throw that sand bell to the side. And so see how you can do a progression. No weight, 2 weight, adding different changes, head movement, arm movement, loaded movement. Lay here, nice and easy. Drop your knees from side to side. So feet are on the ground, wider than hips width apart, because you're trying to get into the inner part of the thigh as well as the outer. If your feet are too close, you're going to have a harder time. It's not a bad movement. It's not a hurtful movement. You just don't get as much range of motion. If it's not available to you to try to have this much range of motion, narrow your feet up. Keep those arms on the ground. 2 more. And last one. Good. Bring your knees up one at a time, doing the same thing. Lift the arms up just a little bit higher towards the line of your shoulders and begin to pull, let your knees drop right and left, but pull your tailbone slightly in and off the ground. So your lower back is slightly in a tuck. Breathing to the right and to the left. Feel that stretch around the midline of the body from your right knee to your right upper rib cage, middle rib cage. That's your thoracic rotation. Your thoracic rotation will dictate how much hip movement you have as well, how much breath capacity you have. It'll dictate your neck and cervical spine. Breathing. 2 more to your right and to your left. Last time, to your right like this and to your left. Now you're going to take your legs all the way to the ground. So both legs hit to your right side. See if you can keep your left shoulder down. Whether or not your top knee can close on top of your bottom easily is not necessarily necessary. Bring your left knee up if that's your top knee first. Let your right leg follow. Lower both down at the same time on your left side. Again, there may be a gap between the knees. Bring your right knee up and then left. And then over. Top knee followed by bottom knee. Top knee followed by bottom knee. Keep that tailbone still tucked in so you're not arching the back as you lift the knees back up. 2 more to each side. To your right, lift, then lift, and to your left, lift, and lift. 1 more time, all the way down. Really work that left shoulder onto the ground. Then let that right shoulder stay back. Naturally, you just go where your body's available. Drop your right foot and left foot. Extend both legs out. If that puts any discomfort in your lower back, keep your knees bent. It's up to you. Take your arms up at an X. We're going to do 1 at each corner, or 4 at each corner of the body. Starting with your left hand. Pick your head up, look towards your toes. Then look towards your pinky toe on your right foot. And then reach down towards your pinky toe. But the farthest you can probably get is to your hip. And then roll back. And then now with your right hand, pick your head up, look towards your left pinky toe. Roll across and down. Now with your left leg, bring your knee into your chest, roll across the midline of the body. With that right leg, knee into your chest, roll across the body, knee into your chest and back. Left arm, across the body and down. Head up, right arm, and roll across. Left knee, reach across. Right knee, reach across. These are called quarter rolls. There's a quarter of your body. Head up, look across. See if you can go further across the midline of your body. Like you're reaching towards, or like 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock. Right arm, pick your head up, and reach across the midline of your body. Find a different position. Left knee, reach across. Right knee, reach across. Last one to each side. Find a new spot, pick your head up, look, follow your hand, I took mine up to 12 about. You roll all the way back. Pick my head up, reach around. Pick my hand up all the way up over my head. Reach back. Left knee, roll across. Right knee, roll across. And then back into center. Let's finish with just a figure 4 stretch. Left ankle crosses over right. Flex that left ankle. Left hand on your knee. Breathing. Bring your right knee up. Lay your head back and press and pull at the same time. Press into your left thigh as you pull your right. Keep your shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. Press and pull. Press and pull. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. Press and pull. Pause for a second. Release your right hand. Hold your left ankle with your right hand. Take both legs to your right. Take your left hand overhead. Take your right hand now and press into that inside of that left thigh knee connection. Roll that left shoulder back. Notice you may start finding a tension in that arch. That's actually from that hip. Having a difficult time rolling all the way open. Look over your left armpit. Bring your head back to center. Lower your left hand. Unlace your left leg first. Roll back onto your back. Settle for a second. Bring your right knee and left knee into your chest. Just give both knees a little squeeze. Roll your ankles clockwise and counterclockwise. Roll your knees. One goes clockwise, one goes counterclockwise. And then roll them the other direction. Pause. Lower your left foot. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Place your right hand on your right thigh. Lift your head. Pull your left thigh in and press and push. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. Make sure your shoulders aren't all getting involved. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. Inhale. Keep press. Keep pull. Exhale. Relax that right glute. Relax that left glute. Even though you're pressing and pulling, you can relax them. And then gently release. Take your left hand to your right ankle. Release your right hand and let both legs go over to your left side. Use your left knee to hold that right leg in place. Take your right arm over your head. Place your left hand right to the inside of that knee. Breathing. You may feel this in multiple spots. Either in that same side of that lower hip. You can feel this in the upper right quarter panel of your right hip. The inner part of that right hip, kind of where the bone of the femur comes and joins the hip as well. Breathe. Look over and into your right armpit. And then bring your head back center. Lower your arm. Unlace your legs first. Roll back on your back. Just settle on your back for a breath or two. And then bring your right knee and left knee once again up. Hold those knees in place. Roll your ankles. Roll your ankles the other direction. Good. Roll the knees. One goes clockwise, one goes counterclockwise. Good. And pause. Go ahead and drop your right foot and left foot to the ground. Shift your hips to one side. Roll yourself over. Good. And we are done. So little core, little restore. Remember, opposite sides make a big difference. Thoracic spine is connected to everything. It's not parts, it's a system of movement. Allow your body to move better, not in these areas that are just sore, but maybe in those areas that need a little bit more focus, a little bit more connection. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. If you're interested in coming to in-person classes, let me know, and we'll set you up for the sessions that are available right now. Have a great day. If you need to, again, remember, go to YouTube, hit subscribe, so you can be involved in all the sessions. Have a great day, guys. Bye.